Hello, Leo. Thank you for being here. Because this isn't just another day, and you didn't find this message by accident. July 15, 2025 arrives with a quiet but undeniable shift in your energy field. It's subtle, like golden light spilling across a dark room, but it's powerful. You may not have words for it yet, but you feel it. Something deep is beginning to move. And it's not chaos, it's alignment. Everything you've been planting, whether through hard work, emotional growth, or quiet self-reflection, is beginning to take root. What's coming now is not a sudden explosion, but a steady rise. This isn't about chasing anything. It's about becoming someone who no longer needs to. In today's video, we'll walk through what this moment means for every part of your life. Love, career, money, health, family, your lucky color, and your numbers for the day. This isn't just a forecast. It's a reminder of how far you've come and how ready you truly are for what's next. So take a breath, Leo. Ground yourself. Because what's ahead isn't just change. It's the version of life that's finally beginning to fit the truth of who you are. Leo, as we step into the realm of your work and finances on July 15, the energy around you is shifting in ways that may feel subtle at first, but the impact will be lasting. With Mars forming a grounding trine to Uranus and Mercury lending clarity to your communications, you're entering a window of tangible opportunity. But here's the truth. This isn't about sudden luck. It's about alignment meeting preparation, and you, Leo, have been preparing for longer than you realize. This week, expect something to surface in your professional or financial life that carries real weight. It might come in the form of a proposal, a negotiation, or a surprising message from someone in a position of influence. Very likely a woman, someone you've worked with in the past, or someone who has quietly observed your growth. This is not a casual exchange. It's strategic, and so must be your response. If you're being asked not just to receive, but to evaluate, not every offer is equal to your worth, and on this day, it's especially important that you don't default to humility out of habit. Stand tall in what you bring to the table. Ask the harder questions. Set the terms. Mercury supports thoughtful negotiation now, and Venus's placement indicates that charm and clarity will open more doors than force. Financially, this is the time to think long-term. The cosmos is helping you root your success into something sustainable, not flashy highs, but solid ground. If you've been thinking about investing in yourself, asking for more, or shifting your income model, now is a powerful moment to move. But move deliberately. The choices you make this week could shape your foundation for the rest of the year and beyond. You're not just building income, Leo. You're building legacy. And that kind of power requires both heart and discipline. You have both. Use them. Leo, when it comes to love on July 15th, the stars are calling for something deeper than charm or chemistry. They're inviting you into emotional honesty and soul-level connection. With Venus still moving through your solar 10th house, your relationships are no longer just personal. They're becoming visible, significant, and in some cases, life-defining. This is the moment when love shifts from something that simply feels good to something that makes sense, aligns with your future, and supports your personal growth. If you're single, this day may bring what feels like a chance encounter, but it won't be random. The alignment between Mercury and Chiron encourages moments of emotional resonance, especially with people who reflect back to you some part of yourself you thought was hidden. This is not superficial attraction. It's that rare recognition in someone's eyes that makes time stand still. A person may enter your life who carries their own story of transformation, someone who has been shaped by pain and is now ready for depth, honesty, and commitment. Don't be surprised if this connection stirs old emotions or reminds you of past wounds. That's not a red flag. It's a sign that your heart is ready to heal where it once closed itself off. For those already in relationships, The astrology of the day encourages real conversations, not surface check-ins, but vulnerable truths, the kind that may bring up tears, discomfort, or long overdue clarity. Mars brings courage to say what's been held back, and the Leo energy in the sky invites you to lead with your heart, not your pride. These conversations may not be easy, but they are necessary. You and your partner have an opportunity now to level up, to build something more grounded, more honest, and ultimately more satisfying than the version of love you've carried until now. This is also a time for healing relational patterns, not just in romance, but in how you attach, how you set boundaries, and how you express what you really need. The sun's ongoing movement through Cancer activates your introspection and emotional memory, making this a powerful day to rewrite old love stories, not by denying them, but by choosing to no longer be defined by them. Whether you're meeting someone new or deepening an existing bond, the essence of this moment is truth without fear, because the love that's entering your life or growing within it isn't here to test you. It's here to mirror back your worth, your courage, and the gentler parts of you that are finally ready to be held. Let it in. Let it grow. Let it be different this time, Leo. Leo, after everything you've been moving through, emotionally, professionally, spiritually, your body is now calling for restoration. July 15 marks a subtle but powerful shift in your relationship with health, not as a reaction to illness, but as a conscious return to balance. With the sun still moving through Cancer, the focus turns inward, toward the quiet intelligence of your body, your emotional rhythms, and the need to gently detox from what's been draining you, often without your awareness. This is not the kind of day to push through fatigue or silence your needs. It's a day to listen, to pause. The cosmic influences surrounding you, especially the supportive angle between Mercury and Chiron, are inviting a process of inner cleansing. You may feel more sensitive than usual, not just emotionally but physically. Disrupted sleep, sudden cravings for clean foods, or a strong desire to be alone in peace. These are signals, not symptoms. Your system is recalibrating. You are not breaking down, you're clearing space. The healing energy available now is less about doing and more about allowing. Let yourself rest. Let your breath slow. Choose nourishment over stimulation. This might mean spending more time near water, creating distance from high-pressure environments, or simply drinking more fluids and tuning out the noise. You don't need to explain your boundaries today, you just need to honor them. Leo, your vitality comes not only from fire but from how well you protect the flame. When you slow down enough to hear your body whisper instead of scream, you reclaim your authority over your well-being. And that's the kind of strength that sustains you, not just for today but for the life you're building. This isn't weakness, this is wisdom. Let it guide your pace. Leo, on July 15. Your connection to family and close relationships becomes a central theme, and not just in a surface way. There's something deeper happening here, whether it's your chosen family or blood relatives. This area of your life is becoming a source of strength, healing, and quiet reassurance. The current astrology encourages you to see these bonds not as responsibilities or roles, but as roots, grounding you while you grow into everything you're becoming. You may notice that your efforts to support others are finally being met with recognition, or that someone in your inner circle offers help in a way you didn't expect. You've been the strong one for a long time, Leo, and while that's part of your nature, this is also a time to let yourself receive. A conversation with a parent, sibling, or even a child could carry a healing energy. Something you've carried alone may begin to feel lighter because you no longer need to carry it alone. Your presence within your family now carries legacy energy. What you're building, emotionally, financially, spiritually, isn't just for you. It's shaping the next chapter for others too. Let that truth fill you with quiet pride. You're not just part of the family, you anchor it. Your lucky color for today is gold, a tone that perfectly reflects your confidence, natural magnetism, and your current phase of expansion. Wear it, visualize it, surround yourself with it. Gold amplifies the parts of you that already know how to lead with heart. Our lucky numbers for July 15 are 7, 20, 31, 42, 53, 64. If any of these appear today, through time, totals, addresses, or small coincidences, know they're winks from the universe. Follow where they lead. And as for connections, keep an open heart around Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Gemini. These signs may show up as supporters, collaborators, or even romantic prospects. Trust the energy they bring into your space. Some of them are part of what's next. Leo, as we come to the end of this message, I want you to know something very simple but deeply important. This is not a peak. This is a beginning. The energy surrounding July 15 isn't here to overwhelm you. It's here to remind you that you've been growing, shifting, and becoming someone new, even in the moments when it felt like nothing was changing at all. And now, the timing is finally catching up to the work you've done in silence. Everything we've explored today, your path in love, in work, in health, and in family, points to one truth. You're not standing still. You're not stuck. You're being asked to take up space in a new way, not louder, not harder, but more honestly and with more presence. The universe isn't pushing you forward with force. It's inviting you into a life that reflects your worth, into relationships that hold real depth, into opportunities that match the level of integrity you've built from the inside out. So take what resonates, let go of what doesn't. But more than anything, trust yourself. You don't have to hustle to earn your spot in this next chapter. You've already earned it through every lesson you've survived, every truth you've embraced, and every moment you chose to keep going when no one was watching. The days ahead may bring synchronicities, signs, small shifts that feel like nothing at first, until they change everything. Watch for them. Listen closely. Stay grounded in what matters, and let your light, your real light, come through. Because Leo, your season is just around the corner, and what you're stepping into now, it's only the beginning. Keep showing up for yourself, and I'll see you in the next message.